Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then I go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then I go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss.
So what's up, guys? I was just making this quick video, just kind of going out getting a morning coffee. In between some meetings, have been up pretty early. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make a video on my F80 M3. Just wanted to kind of talk about how, you know, I bought the car with 19,000 miles and some change. It's at 33,600 miles, 669 miles. Wow, how ironic, 669. No pun intended. Look, I'm not even kidding. 669. And it's been literally perfect. I've had zero hiccups with the car. I've done an oil change already. I had a set of wheels on, I did some tires. That's literally about it. Maintenance wise, it's been so low maintenance. Luckily, I've been fortunate enough for the car to still have a warranty on it. So the warranty is still good on it until next year, the manufacturer warranty. So that's nice because I don't really have to buy an extended warranty or anything. I can extend that warranty in September of next year if I really want to, which I probably will end up doing because most likely I'll probably end up keeping the car for the long term because it's literally been perfect, knock on wood. So I just wanted to talk about my ownership experience, right? I think the F80 M3 for the price range of the 60 to 70,000 for a clean example with pretty low miles, with a nice spec or a cool color of some sort. Sometimes you can get a little north of that, you know, for a 2018 M3 competition like mine. I think for the bang for the buck, for around the 450 horsepower range, around the same torque, for how well it drives, how great it looks. Let's talk about first also like how amazing the car looks. I think the F80 M3 could possibly be one of the best looking BMWs that they've ever made. The F80 M3 and then also the F-Series M2 CS or the M2 Comp, I think those two cars to me are almost like pinnacle BMW for more of a modern day, right? Like you look at some of these E46 M3s now and they've gone up so much in price. So it's like, I don't know, it's very interesting to see like, you know, where the market is at right now and like how things are panning out. So, you know, ownership experience wise, this thing's been perfect. I mean, I have had zero issues with the car. So that's a plus. And gas mileage is actually pretty good, you know, averaging around 22-ish to 21-ish. City highway combined. If you start driving a little spirited, you might get into the 19 miles per gallon range. But you know, when I went on my road trip up to Laguna Seca, I was hovering around the 26 to 27 miles per gallon range, which is really good for a performance car that puts out this much power and, you know, can have so much fun with it. So that's kind of the efficiency of turbo cars nowadays too. Like you can make tons of power and have 25-30 miles per gallon. It's crazy. So yeah, I mean, quality wise and how it's been holding up, we can talk a little bit about that. Quality wise and how it's been holding up has been perfect. Like I haven't seen anything like the wear and tear wise, like it's literally, there's no stitching coming out. There's no, you know, fading of any buttons or anything. There's no fading of any buttons here, which these are probably the more used buttons here. And then the steering wheel buttons, which these are all replaceable too. Worst case scenario, they're not very expensive, but I haven't seen anything in regards to, you know, any wear and tear for a car that's now sitting at about 5 years old with 33,000 miles. So I was getting my morning coffee. Yeah, 33K miles, this thing's been perfect. There's been no weird issues. There's been no paint issues. There's been no anything. Like the ownership of this car has been one of the best ownerships I've had. The door's locked. But sit inside. But yeah, 33K. It's been perfect. Obviously you have your couple nuances here and there. You wish the car had maybe a little bit more power, which I get, or you know, the naturally aspirated for the sound aspect of it. Oh man, I wish they didn't do this engine because of sound. But you know, it is what it is. I feel like for what you get for the bang for the buck wise, it's like it's close to, I really can't compare it to really anything else. There's nothing in the price range that really gets you the look for sure. This is, I think, one of the best looking cars. Like I have my GT3 RS parked next to this thing and sometimes I'm like, man, the M3 looks just as good, which is such a crazy compliment to it. Maybe it's the color. I mean, the color does make a huge difference because people look at this car's color and they can't even believe like it's like a M3 almost. They kind of were like, it's a BMW. Like, they know it's a BMW, but they're kind of like, this just seems way more nicer than a regular M3 just because the color makes it look even more premium and like rich. The color has like a rich tone to it, as you can tell. It's like this crazy, like almost like it's tan or sand and like an olive color kind of mixed all in between. So the fashion gray really does hit. But anyways, my ownership experience, it's been great. There's been no hiccups. Everything's been perfect in the car, knock on wood. I haven't had any issues, no electrical issues, no weird stuff. I think one time I had to the computer system, this thing, like it like reset randomly on like 120-degree days. So I was thinking like maybe the sun was hitting it for too long. I don't know. That was the only time it really like tweaked out on me, and I was going out to Palm Springs and it was really hot. Other than that, I haven't had no issues. So if you plan to buy F80 M3 and you're curious about how ownership is or what it could be like, well, I bought the car with 19K miles. We're at 33K. I've had the car about 8-9 months now. Had zero issues. So, you know, maybe I'll do a review in another year passes by, because this year's going to be over pretty quick. So maybe I'll do another review towards the end of next year, or sometime next year. I'll make more videos with the car, let you guys know if I do anything mods wise. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later.